It is okay, cause I'ma live to fight another day like Craig Daddy say. Ooh, that is okay, and I'ma live to fight another day like Craig Daddy say. Ooh, I never waste my time on you, I always got my money up when every time you say come through. And I did, so baby I'm true, and I did, so baby I'm you, and I did, baby I'm ooh. Baby I'm mine, I know what's up with that, and I ain't even find it, I ain't even laughing. I'm just trying to tell you something, laughing and pain, just gon' get you up to nothing. Why would I waste my time with you? 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 Smoking on this purple gas, that shit got me sent through the loop. Yeah, ballin' baby, ballin' baby, ballin' in the barrel, and yeah, I been ballin' baby. Yeah, I been ballin' baby. You thinking that phone up, you ain't callin' baby. So I wasted my time with you. 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 Baby, I'm through. I said I'm through. I'm through. Just that check, just that check, just that check, just that check. Cash accumulate over days, just a check. I try to let this money, just a check. I try to let the money work for me, and just a check. Cash accumulate over days, let cash accumulate over days. And just a check for days, let cash accumulate over days. And just a check for days, let cash accumulate over days. And just a check for days, let cash accumulate over days. And just a check for days. Chase that check. I gotta get that money. I gotta chase that check. But you ain't got no spend, and you ain't chase no check. Then you ain't get no money, then you ain't got no tech. And I can bleed it, and I can trust it, and I can bleed what I wanna do, I want it. And I can bleed what I wanna do, I love it. They hating on me in public, I love it. But I be chasing money, and I be chasing honeys, and that's my fucking problem. I'm a fucking dummy, but I'm a curse one, and that's one day, honey. And you gon' get that one day when I'm done chasing money. Cash accumulate over days, and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days, and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days, and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days, and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days, and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days, and chase that check over days. Chase that check. Yeah, chase that check. I had a moment of silence, cause I be chasing that check. And this shit so crazy, I don't even stress. Yeah, the bitch laugh, but they ain't the first time she laugh. It's like a boomerang, she come bouncing back, just like on the dick. Yeah, she do a spin, yeah, she do those spins. Yeah, she spit on that tin, yeah. But I'ma stay on point, I gotta get that money, just like my joints. They spread out, and I fly my wings. If I was a bird, I'd be a wing. Yeah, you get it? Yeah, that's first class shit. First class, you don't even know what I'm talking about. Bitch, I'm the pilot lit. I'm the pilot business owner. I represent. I'm from the fold. Everybody throw up that shit. Let cash accumulate over days. Chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days. Chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase that check for days. days. Let cash accumulate over days and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days and chase that check for days.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? I am the business owner / managing member of Let Cash Accumulate Over Days, and this is the recap of today from the stock market live, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we will be doing the streams now. We'll be doing recaps. So a recap is just, breaking it down. You already know. Some of you know what it is. Some of you might not. Just going over what happened from the day, in the market, looking around and wow. But before we get into it, gotta get that message across. I gotta get that description across before we go any further, you guys. Before we go any further. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I hope y'all had a wonderful day. Hope y'all having a good evening here. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long today, man. Just about 20, 30 minutes of your time. So we can get a game plan going into tomorrow. These videos will really be in this video here specifically will be for my clients. These videos will be for my clients really and the members in my Discord. So shout out to them. If you could, hit that like, subscribe button, tell a friend, tell a foe, whatever. Hey, you know how it goes. But yeah, this is the recap of today. And just bear with me here. About to get started here. We're gonna pull up the charts here and get right into it. I got a lot of info that y'all need to know right now. Like I said, crypto is looking really bullish here now. The stock market after the day is looking really bullish. If you guys saw the title there, you would know what's going on. But I'm gonna pull it up. Just give me 1 second. We're just going over the description here first because we gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? It looks like they didn't save it here, but I definitely the next video I'll have it pulled up here. What the description is. I don't know. My computer might be a little off or some delay, but I usually have a description right here written in the title and all that right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. You might can see it if you have a mobile phone. I don't know, but yeah. I'm from a desktop right now, so I can't see it. As you see, I have it pulled up and there's nothing there. But I'm going to read it out loud what the description is here. And this is a recap. This is recap coverage from the stock and crypto market. These are live ideas of thought and studies. This is not financial advice on this stream or with this company. So with that being said, let's get into it, man. Let's get right into it, man. We're going to dive right straight into it. Starting off with, man, it was a lot going on today. We're gonna start off with the information here first. Remember I told you guys yesterday, if you look at the previous video, I was saying also to my clients, I was letting them know that the European president was having a meeting, and she was definitely they had to do their rate hike in Europe, I guess, and she was saying that they were going to go 50 basis points. And the European market relates to the United States market. It's a tit for tat thing. You do more research about it. You understand how it's basically money makes the world go around, and that's how they work together, each country, to try to make it rotate. So, but yeah, that was the headlines today. Really all day she spoke and had that briefing this morning. After that, it was really just it was just news after news after news. It was just coming out today. If you guys just noticed that, it was just like things just kept popping up. U.S. taps Wall Street banks for show of unity with First Republic today. That was like a key factor. So that's why you've seen a lot of upside here everywhere around the whole entire market. We're gonna go over earnings and everything here. So, but we're gonna start with the SPY. And looking at it, like I said, man, the SPY got really bullish. It actually hit those levels we were talking about previously. And it's amazing, man, to see that. It's amazing to see that. But you know, it did break out, you guys. It broke out. It actually kind of did. I'm gonna pull my drawing up if it's still here. If you look into the drawing, it kind of looks similar to it. So you know, it kind of did what I think I drew it on the 5-day chart here. If I'm mistaken. Hold on, slow and a little delayed. But it looks like a bunch of scribble scrabbling right now, but nah, I really drew it for real. So what I kind of drew out here is in the black. I drew this yesterday before this even happened. So I was saying right here, you know, this was where we were previously. This is where we closed at yesterday, and you know, starting in about 9:30, we did go down. We did go down. Hold on, Apple got something going on there. Installing one item on my phone. It's gonna take about 1 minute here. Sorry about that, Apple. Come on down. Y'all owe me. Can't be popping up on my live stream like that. We're gonna get into Apple stock here too in a minute. But back to what I was saying. The SPY here, right? We closed at this level right here, 389 yesterday. We opened up down here, which was crazy. 386. It did go down. 388 was resistance. So 386 was support, you guys. It actually, like I said, it hit that level where what I was saying. It did both. But it really did the kind of the drawing. And like I said, the drawing, I said, you know, um, 386 was support. It had to find support there. Bulls had to step in. The calls had to start get some buying going. The momentum had to do that. It had to do that because it was this. If you zoom out, you know, we got a lot of downside. Obviously, 380 was a test of the bottom for sure. There, that was major alert support. And ever since then, we haven't seen 380. So that kind of keyed in today's move going up. Kind of keyed in that technically, looking at the charts, that the bottom is in, you guys. The bottom is in. 380 is the bottom here. 386 was support today, and it bounced, you guys. And when it bounced, oh man, holy moly! Look what we got. Forget these two little dots here now. Forget those dots. We're not even looking at them no more. That's just where we started and where we ended up, literally. So this big circle right here, all that was failed. If you brought into any of that, you lost money today. You failed, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. Hopefully, you guys, you know, stopped it and you know moved on. Flip sides, really, you know, if it's not going down, it's going up. If it's not going up, it's going down. It's not doing neither one. It's consolidating, you guys. It's accumulating. So that's all we were doing really these past 5 days was consolidating. The market really kind of ignored a lot of news this week. To that point, you know, it was just like, okay, they're gonna ignore all this news, but at the end of the day, is you gonna move. Like you gotta make that move. So like we investors, we know that you know, when you're doing this stuff, you know that so it's just, you know, it's about patience. It really is. At the end of the day though, you know, all this failed. This big circle right here from 386 all the way down to 3, that was a fail. You can X this out. I'm gonna draw X here. That's over with. That's dead. That did not happen. We're not worried about that. So it found support here, 386, and wow, you guys, look at that rocket all the way up to 391. Look at those strong bullish candles here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with a top there, and that just killed it right there. After that, it was no coming down. The rest of the day, they did it again, man. Them bulls stepped back in. The European market closed, and when they closed at around 11:30, man, United States took over, and they took this thing up to 394. And they took a little break. They got some lunch there, got some food in their bellies. And while they were sitting there talking, they was like, hell, why not buy more? And they just fucking buy more, you guys. Excuse my language. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strong bullish candles right there. And it just kept going up. And from that point, you know, greed had begun to step in. Bears are like, whoa, what are you guys doing? We're back to where we were zooming out 5 days ago. So literally we're back at the 200 day moving average, meaning we're really just repeating the move. It's like a rinse and repeat thing we're going on right now. We don't really know here. If you look right here, I'm looking at this like on this what's the 1 month chart. Yeah, so this is where we're at here. We're just right up here, really. So this could be signaling that if this fell right here, if this bullish breakout fell right here from 395, and it starts to come back down here, you can bet your bottom dollar. And you know, this is not advice. I'm not telling you what to do, but a food for thought. Yeah, this thing is gonna come down. That's gonna get frustrating there for those bulls if this thing can't continue to just hold its momentum at least. You know, up in here to 398, 400 really is what they want. Above 400, you know, they really want to go back 406, and then from there they want to take it to 410, and up there, you zoom out, you got about 4410. All this right here, this is where the true consolidation was. They had something going here before all of this took place to the downside, and that's why we're down here now, you guys. But this is the SPY ETF here. You can look this up. Ticker symbol SPY. They call it the spider. They call it the SPY SP 500, and most of you know this. I'm just, people who don't, just letting them know what it is. This is basically all the big tech companies in one conjunction here. They all help each other, like Apple, Google's, Amazon, all of them type of companies. They all together here, and they combine, and it creates the SPY. Basically, that's what it is summed up. So that's what's going on here. And as you can see, that's really carried the market. Big tech carried the market. Apple, Google, and all them. Meta, the NVDA. Woo! We're gonna get into NVDA. It's a lot. Like I said, it's a lot to go over here, but we're gonna sum it up. And you can run it back. It's a recap at the end of the day. And you feel me? You do your own research after you know what's up for real. Yeah, man, this is the recap here from today with Let Cash Accumulate over days. So yeah, man, that's the spot there. But back to what I was saying. Let's get back to the 5-day there. The Bulls, like I said, they took it. They definitely took it there. What I drew on the black line. Remember, the black lines are what I drew the night before. For you guys. But it just really ended up happening that way. 395, and then boom, it did come back to 393. Like I said, it found support there though, still, and took it back up here and just faded, just like this point here. So it kind of won and did the same thing there. That's the same move to me. It looks like to me there. But we are in no man's land technically here. So like I said, if the spot don't push up here and try to retest this range here next and higher, then yeah, this thing will pull back here. We're looking back all the way to maybe about this 390, 389 range right here. Something going on in here. Something happened up in here today from 395 up into 390. So we're going to see. And if it sliced through that, ooh, yeah, we're looking back to really the regular 386, back to that support, all the way back to that support. But that's another story. And we'll be looking out for all of that to happen. But hopefully, what I see happening tomorrow on the SPY, like I said, is that. And before we go any further, I'm going to pull what I'm actually talking about up here so you guys can get a better description. So you guys, yeah, stocks close higher. Dow jumps more than 300 points as banks step in to aid First Republic. So that was the top headline here, and this is the word from Wall Street here. They're making sure we all know this, so you get basically what happened from the day for the day. The Dow Jones Industrial Average Index added 371.98 points, or 1.17%, to close at 32,246 dollars and about 55 cents points on the market terms. The S&P 500 gained 1.76% to close almost at that 4,000 level, but not there. They closed at $3,960.34. And like I said, that's the fight there for the SPX there. They're trying to really fight and get to that 4,000 level. But the NASDAQ is really pulling the market up there, man. Triple Qs went wild today. We're going to get into that here. We're going to get back to the charts. I'm just showing you guys, the information first here. I just had to go over the SPY first because, that was just key. As you can see, I'm reading what I just explained, basically. The NASDAQ composite advanced 2.48% to $11,717.28 as investors bought technology stocks on hopes that the crisis could push the Federal Reserve to shift its outlook on monetary policy at its meeting next week. So we do got, they call him Jerome, his name is Jerome Powell, they call him Papa Powell, Power Powell, or Put Pals, Powell Puts, whatever, they call him Powell do whatever. He the guy. This is the guy. He gives us a direction. They got a meeting next week about the monetary policy, as you can see. And right now, basically it looks like to me investors on Wall Street, they're just taking advantage of the time before this meeting because nobody knows what anybody's going to say at that meeting but those Federal Reserve members. So keep that in mind. Don't nobody know what they're going to say. Don't nobody know what they got planned. Anything can happen next week. This market can really tank. It can do nothing, or it's going to do three things: tank, do nothing, or go up. It's just that simple. So only they know what's going to happen, and they're going to give us, a little kind of idea of what could possibly go down or what's going to happen. But as of right now, the hopes is, the tech sector. You feel me? That's the hopes right now. Everybody depending on big tech, and I don't know how long that's going to last. These companies ain't going, continue to want to raise price like that during this inflation and all this stuff going on and all that recent stuff that just happened with the banks. But, we'll see. We'll see. Credit Suisse takes back seat to U.S. focus on domestic banks. So, Columbia policy tight enough to tame the prices is what they're saying. Sin Banker says this. So these are just headlines that's rolling through here right now after hours. The market is about to close here at 8 p.m. in about 30 minutes. And, we're just doing the recap. But it's going to reopen at about 4 in the morning. It's going to reopen at 4 in the morning. That's going to be pre-market. The market actually opens for you to buy, sell at 9:30 a.m. So it's just the move is coming at 9:30 a.m. You guys. At the end of the day, because the market really been ignoring the news and stuff like that, the economic data this week. It kind of just ignored CPI, PPI, retail sales, Fed factory index, Philly Fed factory index. It ignored all this stuff. Jobless claims, housing starts. It's ignoring all this stuff. Now we got consumer segment tomorrow, but we don't. It just ignored. It just ignored Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It just ignored Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then not this week, but last week it ignored the data that came out last week, kind of too. So the market's just really been. It's a mind of its own right now, and the best thing for you guys to do is have patience, stay calm, have a plan, think stuff through. Do what you can take. If you can take it, then go for it. Take that risk, jump in there, and take that leap of faith. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what it's about. That's really what it's all about. And we done had a couple plays this week here. Or this was last week. We had one. We had a couple plays this week going on in here. We got some things pending right now. But these are just small wins. You feel me? Just scrolling through here, on some positions. NVDA, man, wow, NVDA. Glad I got out of that. But man, wow, yes sir. NVIDIA, they turned up today. Today was the day. That was the move everybody was waiting for over there with NVIDIA, and it happened. They're at 255 right now. It's crazy. Tesla right here, you see, there's been some plays going on. There's been action going on, taking place here with LCAOD. The U.S. banking system is on the verge of a much bigger collapse than 2008. Banks own long-term paper at extremely low interest rates. They can't compete with short-term treasuries. Mass withdrawals from depositors seeking higher yields would result in a wave of bank failures. So that came out on like Sunday night, Monday morning. This guy Peter right here, he wrote that. Man, look, like I said, as you can see, the headlines today have changed, right? They buying into it. They trying to be heroes to the bank. They trying to buy First Republic back up. So, it's banks at the end of the day. It's like, what we going to do? If we don't got banks, then you got to convert to crypto. And I know they don't really want to do that. But these were the top 5 things to know this week. I let my clients know this. The SVB bank sector contagion fears, that stuff is still going on. I'll give it about 2 or 3 more weeks before you really can see when that stuff die down and it's going to go the direction it's just going to go. You feel me? You got to give that stuff some time. It's really heavy right now and it's hectic. It is contagion right now. Fear is going all around it. And, the CPI inflation data came out, PPI retail sales, we already got all that. But that just kind of got ignored. But the earnings this week did go bizarre. Adobe went up yesterday, and they held. They're at 353 now. They closed yesterday at 330, and they up now at 353. We're going to show that chart here in a second. FedEx as well just had earnings after hours today. They're up to $127. They just gapped up from, they was at 204 at close, $204 at close. Now they're at 227. Those calls are printing in the morning, you guys. So Dollar General and 5 and LEN, they had earnings as well. I think that's 5 Below and Dollar General, yeah. So we're gonna look into all of them as well. Like I said, that economic data. These was the earnings. Here you go. And yeah. You can't get that yet. Hold up. I got some more news for you. 3 things to watch is this week. This week is basically over with after tomorrow. But the stock market turmoil, it's going to carry on all the way over to the weekend to Monday. That meeting with Jerome Powell is on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. We'll be doing recaps here all weekend. So, if not all weekend, definitely we'll do one before the market opens on Monday for sure. Yeah, Tuesday, I think that's when that start. But Silicon Valley Bank blowback, U.S. inflation data, all that, and look at the Dow, SPY, QQQs, IWM, VIX. We're about to look at those charts here in a minute. These are some plays here I had rolling here, and as you can see, Caterpillar was a big win here this week. If you guys caught that play and you would have exited it yesterday, if you would have got out yesterday, if you would have closed that put yesterday, you would be up in cash. You could have brought the dip, brought back a little bit into it, gave them a little bit more money. They would have gave you a little bit more money. That's how that works there. But Tesla, that play right there is still. These plays can still happen. I'm not sure about those numbers happening by tomorrow. Now we do got a quiet witching event here. If I'm not mistaken, that usually it would mean the numbers would move at about a pace of 4. So a 4 times rate, that is not meaning a rate hike or anything, but like, okay, so Tesla's at, I don't know, 180. This is an example. They're not there now. You can look and see what they're really at right now. But if they were at 180, it would go up to like 190, 200, 210, 220, somewhere like that. It could go to 220 if you feel me. You get what I'm saying? Or it could go down to like 170, 160, 150, 140. Right there, that's like quadruple, because quad witching is 4. So yeah, so that's how that worked. We got that event taking place now. Keep in mind, I don't know, they can switch it up and do what they want to do. They don't have to do it just like this, but usually, from my understanding, that's how that works. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. It's a big day tomorrow. But we're gonna see. It's a big day coming up next week as well, though. Tuesday, like I said. Powell, he's gotta speak during that meeting. But yeah, Apple here, these plays, I would say definitely the calls won on Tesla and Apple for sure. those puts. I'm not sure about tomorrow, but possibly, maybe. You never know. This thing could flip. We are at a peaking point where we're about to either break out or it's just about to back test like it's been doing here, basically the past month. So that's just what it is. The SPY, you see, that play worked earlier this week, but not necessarily after the day. That play would be wiped. So, but these were good plays here. I sent these to my clients at the beginning of the week. So, we got to look into these plays and see where they were positioned at on Sunday night and then see how they are at. Now it's Thursday, so think about that, But definitely got the plays rolling. So that's just pretty much it there with that. And yeah, you guys, the investor sentiment survey that updated this week. It looks like the market, what people think here is what direction do basically people in the market feel the stock market will be in the next 6 months. Wow, we went up, you guys. That just came out today. 48.4% bearish. Majority of people in the market is right now, so that means a lot of people are holding shorts and holding put positions, and they're just thinking the market is going to come down, and a lot of people are actually selling their shares as well. That's what that means too, and just that's just what it is. That's just what it is. Neutral, you got 32.4%. And that's just how they feel. You got people that's neutral. That mean they not picking the bearish or bullish side. They are on the sideline. They got their cash in. They got their cash accessible to them. They can, do what they want to do. So that's kind of like neck and neck. There been being neutral and bearish. It's kind of been the vibe here this week, really lately. And you got 19.2% that's still bullish on this market. They still think the market can go up higher. So you do still got some people that still think the market is going up. And right now, as of today, the market is going up. So that survey just came out today. We'll see about some insider selling. The latest insider selling here I seen today. The latest. Hey, somebody check on Yee, man. Check on They selling Gap. They selling Gap, man. They selling Gap. I think he sold Gap too a long time ago. I don't know. We gotta check into it, man. But check on your boy, man. They selling Gap over there. The Gap. They're selling a lot of shares here. I'm looking at about 8 to 10,000 shares. That's a big order there. They're selling Gap. So these are some insider sales and buys and sales here on some names here. You can look that up on your own time. And the news for tomorrow, like I said, is really just the industrial production information and all of that stuff. We got a bunch of news really coming out here, but it ain't really gonna be. It ain't. We're gonna see. We're gonna see the quiet wishing event is really gonna take place, and that's gonna be really it. That is gonna be around this time. It looks like it's saying about 9:15. So yeah, it's gonna be about 9:15 around that time. 10. Then the market gonna digest it and go. Stock futures are flat after banks bluster deposits at First Republic. So they bluster. They threw a lot of money at First Republic today. That's what's up, man. That's cool and all, but things gonna have their downturn here. Eventually, eventually, this is what it's about. But yeah, that's what it is here. Stock futures are flat after that. So yeah, you guys, that's just pretty much the rundown on everything here. We can look at let's see a couple of them plays that we was talking about here. I was talking about this. What I was saying. You could have got that. Y'all would have caught those plays. They're down now, but not by a lot. Not by a lot. Not by a lot. But you see right here, this thing broke out here. This thing broke out. March 14th. It was at 256, 218. Then March 15th, it was at 1200. So that Caterpillar play really paid out, you guys. It's just 12 point. 08. That's really $1,208 there. So about 2.18 is $218. So from $200 to 1,200, that's really a good play, like I said. But Caterpillar did bounce back today, so that's why you see it went from 1,200 to 600. That's still good. That play, if you're still holding, you're still up $400. But I know you probably wish you would have just did that move right there. It'd been better for you. But whatever, you know, these are just some rundowns on some stuff today, some plays. Caterpillar was one of the best ones, so was just wanted to show you guys that. But back into the charts real quick, and we're gonna wrap it up after this. So let's get into the triple Qs chart. Let's look at the triple Qs chart, y'all. Let's look at the triple Qs chart. I think I did some drawing on this one too, on the recap from yesterday. I don't know. We're about to see here. It's loading. Give me a sec. Yeah, remember, you guys, I'm doing this all live, no edits. I don't need no editor. I don't need, you know what I'm saying? Keep it real authentic. So I did do some writing on here. I did the writing in the black. All right, I did the writing in the black, you guys. Yesterday it did pop at the end of the day from 296 to it closed right there, 299. So from that point on, I drew it out, you know, to just go. It had to go 300, 302, 303, 304, 305, 306. That's what I was saying. And it literally did that. So this black line right here, you see I drew, was the line that I was saying it had to just stay above. If it wanted to really show strength from that candle that closed yesterday. And it did, you guys. It did. It did. It opened up. It opened up. It did back test 297, but from 297, you guys, it was straight support from there the rest of the day. And the triple Qs, man, it just rocketed right up. This is what you call a bullish trade here. This is the calls won today. For real. Like if you would have loaded it up there, yes, sir, it was up today. It was one of those days. But like I said, man, tomorrow's gonna be very interesting with the quad witching, and then to just see if investors are really buying short term or long term. Because you know, if they're buying short term, then they're gonna want to take profits, obviously. But you know, if they're buying long term, this thing might really hold and stay up, and we don't know, but we're gonna see tomorrow. But yeah, so just like on the SPY, that, you know, if it didn't happen, exit out. Boom. So all this down here, that 294, all that, 295, all that was, none of that happened. Exit out. Forget it. Washed. It's done. We up here. This happened. This was right. This was the right move here. So that one, triple Q's one to the upside there. And let's look at the Dow. What did the Dow Jones do? What did the Dow Jones do? We're gonna look at it real quick. Hold on, give me 1 second. It's loading a little bit delayed here. I do apologize for the technical delays. This is the recap live with Let Cash Accumulate over days. I hope you all are watching. And I hope that you're learning something. And I hope that you want to make money one day, real money. Not one source, at least two. Okay, we have action. So back to the triple Qs here. It looks like it took me back to the triple Qs. So, okay, that's cool. I'll just explain then what I think tomorrow, where we can head tomorrow on the triple Qs. I'm going to pull it up from the 1 day here. It's loading a little bit slow. I do got a lot of stuff pulled up, though. Actually, we're going to pull it up from the 1 month. I'm going to pull it up from the 1 month so you can see on the other side here where I'm getting my idea where I think that it is moving tomorrow, up or down. You know, whatever happens, happens. But we're gonna see. But this is just what it's like back to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure it out. We're in a new area here, so we're here now. You guys, like I said, we're Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Boom. Okay, Thursday, right here. So right here, I would say they have to go to about, zooming out. It looks like I got a top right here at 309, so that'll be a strong resistance to break there. And then you got another one right here at 308. So 308, 309, if they take that level out, you guys, you can just go ahead and say this thing is probably more than likely. This thing gonna move. This thing gonna move about. I can say spot 310. I can see that spot 310 here. It might even find support in spot 312, and we'll just chill out there. I think that'll be the new topping point here on a Friday to end it off like that if they really want to go that route. But you know, 308, 309 is going to be a level to really break through there. Um, you know, those were the topping points, as you can see. I'm circling right here previously. So you know, it is what it is. And even those 312 and 314, they're topping points, really topping points. So those will be tough levels. If they can just get back there and sit though, then we'll know going into next week. For sure, we're at the very highs that that we can get. And the bottom is being carved. And at this point, we have to start looking 3 months out instead of 1 month. The mission will be complete if they make it to 314 tomorrow, you guys. That'll be the ultimate win. But like I said, market makers they don't wanna pay everybody out. It's a trick trap, fool and frustrate crew. They're gonna try their hardest to shake you out, and make you think nah, that ain't happening. So if you start to feel like that, just think more time. Think about further dates because the move is gonna happen, but it just may not happen to what you think is gonna happen by tomorrow expiration. So that's just for the traders. Y'all keep that in mind. You know, you shareholders, y'all good. Just keep buying, because that's what's going on right now anyway. But them the levels right there. I'm thinking though, to the downside, I do see all this. If this is the top here, if this is your topping point, if this is blocked off here, if it don't make it here, excuse me, if it don't make it here to this box up here, this is the topping point. They're gonna have to back test all the way to about 297 would be your low. I can say that would be a good low. Where they at 306 right now? Definitely this whole area of 305, 4, 3, 2, 1, the 300. You know they're gonna have to come back up in here. That would be your shorting position right there. Now, keep in mind if we wake up tomorrow and it's below all of that, and we back below 297. Ouch! It's a possibility that this thing can get ugly here tomorrow on the triple Qs, but I don't know. The Bulls got a lot of momentum to the upside right now. They're holding here at 306, you guys. So we'll see. We'll see. Either, like I said, look out for about 308, 309, or about definitely 304, 303. That's what we're looking at here tomorrow on the triple Qs. Let's move on to the Dow Jones sector. Okay. This is the Dow, DIE. DIA ticker symbol. Same thing for them. They went up. They did finally go up. They made it to that 323 level. I think we got some drawing on them. We do. We drew it up here. Man. We drew it up here. Let me see on the 1 month. I think we did draw it. This was and all this drawing was yesterday. So like I said, I like to do my drawings like the night before. So it's fresh. It's valid. It could be fresh or valid. Excuse me. Okay. So it looks like my drawings went away on the 1 month, but that's cool. So looking at the 1 month, as you can see, We're just gonna make some fresh new drawings here in the 1 month because as you can see right here. Oh no, there they go. They popped up. All right. Okay. So in the 1 month, we were way up here, 340, 342. We got about another $20 move there. So we got a long way to go if the Bulls really trying to show some steam and get way up there. 343 is your ultimate top. 336 is your second best top there. 330 is your third best top. And right here, this level right here, 324, 325, that's your fourth best top. And as of right now, we didn't connect with that. So I'm paying attention closely here to these levels because we're right at a level of resistance where it has to break out and go back to from level 4 to level 3, or it's at a point where, as you see, where we got here down, got here down, got here down. You see what I'm saying? Got here, gap down, got here, gap down, and now we're here. You see what I'm saying? So I'm paying attention to the levels, you guys. This thing can still go either way. Today really didn't do too much. The Bulls did show up. They kind of had no choice. Backs were against the wall, but the Bears, like I said, this is a point where they haven't been in the past week, five days to a month. They haven't been letting up. They haven't been letting go of this area of right here. They've been saying this is the top. So we're gonna see. It's gonna be a lot of short action here tomorrow going on. It could be a short squeeze go on. It could even be a straight just downfall. The Bears might really win, like they have been doing. They have been doing. You see, 1, 2. What you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically, they got 6 wins on their belt. The Bulls, what they got about what? I give them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Bulls up by 1 right now. So I get what's going on here. They're a little bit past that point, almost to it, right at it. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna really see. We're gonna see what it is. But I think really the next move for the Dow Jones, I think, like I said, just like the other ones, but different numbers. You obviously back test, boom, 321. You gotta see 321. You gotta see 320. You gotta see 319. This candle right here, this is a big green candle all the way to 317. So definitely that would be the ultimate low. I can say that would be a good low of day tomorrow, 317. If it's lower than that, ooh, ouch, Bulls. Yeah, Bears will be up, but that would be a good low. But I mean, reality low, like I said, about 321 up in here, 320. I'm saying, you feel me? At least a back test, and then yeah, you feel me? Have to consolidate just down to the downside. Obviously, the Bears want it that way. If the Bulls, looking at it on the Bulls side, Bulls got momentum. This is kind of it's either, like I said, you got a topping point or you got a breakout. You get what I'm saying? And the breakout can lead us all the way up here to 330. But we know all the way really to 343. But we don't want to. This is up here. We call it, this is questionable. We don't really know for sure yet. We don't really know for sure. We don't really know for sure. We just can see the pattern itself. This is where all this started. This is where it sold off over here to the left. But it can happen. You know what I'm saying? This can happen over time with time. If this is what the Bulls is gonna do. But a reality start is, let's get past 325. They're gonna have to take it 325 and see if they can, boom, boom, boom it to 330. But 325 for sure, you guys. The Bulls got to take out 325 and hold above 325 on the Dow tomorrow. If not, you've seen where I already wrote on the downside. So, that's questionable up here. And down here, you can even say over time, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. We're looking at year to date. Let's look at the year to date. That's questionable up there. It could get there. But down here, we got to write the questions too, because like I said, this market can really still go either direction. The big stepping stone, the big turning point is gonna always be and remain Powell. So we ain't gonna forget about that. You feel me? We're loading a little bit slow here. I'm sorry for the delays, you guys. Hopefully, I'm not going over my time. We'll do a max. I don't know how long I've been live. Let's see. We'll do a max at about I'll go another 10 minutes at you guys. I just got to go over the IWM and that's in a couple stocks. I'm gonna go over a couple stocks and earnings, and then we're gonna wrap it up. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man, for real. I appreciate y'all, the ones that's tune in and people that's gonna check in and take a look at this stuff for real and see what I'm saying. And this stuff really can make you a millionaire, a billionaire. It's just how bad you want it and how much you want. You know what I'm saying? How much you can take. But back on topic here. So looking at, like I said, zoom out, man. The question is really, can they break below that 315? That's your low. That's your recent low. So 315. That's the ultimate bottom here. Down here, 310, stuff like that. It's questionable. See what I'm saying? But I think those moves happen with time. I'm not saying those moves are gonna happen tomorrow, but you just never know. You know, that was a lot of bullish momentum today. So you feel me? We're gonna see though. We're gonna see. But those are the levels on that. Let's get into the IWM. Oh man, the Russell 2000. So this is the little small stocks right here. That move happened. I'm seeing that move pan out how it happened. I get it. I see. So look at it like here on the one day. Look, I drew the line right there where it had to be support. You see these long black lines? I drew this yesterday. I showed this yesterday on the recap. Yesterday. I showed this yesterday, you guys. So, and you guys in the Discord, I told y'all too, man. I tell y'all all the time. Y'all know what's going on. Don't feel bad if you don't catch it, you know. It is what it is. This information I got rolling is gonna always be an opportunity, no matter what. It's just about when you want to focus. It's about focus and focus. Listen to what I'm telling. I'm telling you exactly what can possibly happen, and it happened right here. I drew it out for the IWM. So I drew two big black long lines down here as support. I told you it had to hold down here. If not, it was over with. So it did hold. So what? Do a little circle technically right here. Circle the bottom. It did hold. What? So what? All this down here, dead. Wipe it out. Dead. Wipe it out. Got up here. It did that move. Straight up here, the black line. I said about what? 177. What you see beside that? 177. Same number. Boom. It did back test 175 and ended up just holding right there. So that was a nice little move on the IWM, man. But just like the other ones though, is this your top now? Is this now your top? Let's look 1 month out here. Is this now your top? Is this now your top? You see what I'm saying? Wednesday, March 8th, right here. See what I'm saying? 186. Still nowhere near that. That's the ultimate goal. They still wish they could get there. Nowhere near what? 181, no 182, nowhere near it. What's that? 179? A little close to it. A little close to it. Right there. But this right here, is this your top? That's what I'm saying. Is this signaling your top now? Because this wasn't your bottom, right? This wasn't your bottom at the time, right? But then it became your bottom, right? So now the question is this your top? Because these wasn't your tops yesterday. They were resistance. These were resistance levels. You thought about getting here, you knew you might get slapped down right now. We're right back at it right here, and we're teasing it. We're teasing it. It's looking like we got a little slap, little mini slap down. You know what I'm saying right now? And this could be possibly the top here. But if not, you know, like I said, it just has to go 177, retest 178, 181, 182. This level right here, need to be past this level by tomorrow. That'll be a win. If we get past this level tomorrow, that's a win. I'm going to check that. If we pass this level tomorrow, that's a win. That's bullish momentum, and it's continuing. So that means it's gonna be support here, and then you won't see that back test, possibly at 174, 173. You know what I'm saying? All the way back down here, 170. That would be key in the bottom is in. So we're gonna see. Those are the levels to be looking out for on the IWM. Tesla. Let's go over Tesla. Elon Musk. Man, he been very interesting. He brought about 10,000 shares of this stock here at the bottom recently at about 166, and since then that's been the support. That's been the support. It's just been up. Tesla had a bullish breakout here today. They went from about 178 to about 185. So they had a bullish breakout, then they back test and closed at about 183, 184. So, but just like how the ETFs look at how the ETFs look. The stocks look the same way. Is this your top? That'll be an ultimate top right there. What, 201? They wish they could get there right now. What's your next top right there? 199. What's your next top right here? 196. What's your next top? 194. What's your top right here? 86. What's this top? 184. So we're right here, you guys. We're right here. Is this your top? Is this your top? Or is this now support? Which one you got? Top or support? Right here. All this up here. Is this the top or is this now support? That's the question you got to ask yourself going into Friday on any play, basically. Any play. You know, things are changing here. The numbers are going up right now. So we're back at that level. We're back at that resistance level. But like I said, we got to break out. Tesla's looking for a breakout above 188. You get Tesla above 188, they're going to push for 190 or 192. 194. They're going to push for 195. It's Tesla we're talking. They're going to push for 197. That's just Tesla. But I would say they're going to start at about 188. They push to 188 and they can push to 188. They're going to 190, you guys, and they'll try to sit there at 190 and hold it. Those are the levels to watch out for tomorrow to see if Tesla can break back above basically 185. If they're back above 185, their goal is to get to 188. That's where they're taking it. They're not going to play. The Bulls are going to come in strong like you saw today. It's just that simple. Now we're looking back to the downside of back test here. 182 to 180. Ultimately, 182 to 180 for sure. 178. That's just what the levels are going to be looking at tomorrow on Tesla, and we're going to keep our eye out on Tesla. And it looks like I said, we don't know it. We don't know if Elon sold or he's holding right now. That's the true question. You know, is Elon still holding those 10,000 new shares he just brought, or did he just get in and out of them real quickie? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we're looking at right now. All that's going to tell us by tomorrow. If not by tomorrow, of course next week. You know, this thing's about timing and patience. So, you know, it's not about timing the market, but it's about time in the market. So, the more you are in this market, the better chances you have of being a successful investor / trader. Man, that's just how it goes. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's just what it is on Tesla. That's the levels. We're looking at Apple. Let's pull up Apple. The old Apple, a sour apple. Sour apple. Oh, sour apple there. So Apple, same thing. They're back right up here at this strong level of the topping point of 155. But if they can break out, they're looking to go about 157 tomorrow. If they can't do that, if this is the top, look at Apple to back test about 154, 153. 150 is support here for sure. It's something going on at that 150 level that I cannot understand. It's like they just love that price to just do whatever at. So 150 is the ultimate bottom, or the new top. So we're gonna see. Is this your top? Is this your top and they're gonna back test and come back down here, Apple? and just slice through all of this. And then that is another top. Now you got that. That's just completely done with. That's an official top. And then you got a 150 being another top. And you're just coming back down here to 147. You know, we're going to see. We're going to see. Those are the levels to watch, though. Pay attention close. I would say, like I said, you need to see a break above 155, definitely going towards 157. If they get to 157, they must hold there and try to hold it and get it to 158 to 160. That's just what they got to do. If not, this thing will come back down here at about 154 all the way to 152, you guys. So that's just the levels there on Apple. And pay attention closely. Adobe had earnings. Remember I told y'all about Adobe? They had earnings. And it held, man. It held, you guys. The earnings held. It was a win. I had some clients, they definitely came up. Some clients I got, man, they love earnings because it's like I wouldn't say gamble. I don't like to say that word. I don't like to use that word when you're investing because, you know, we use it, you know, real ideas here and thoughts and studies. So we're trying to, you know, really, you know, really be, I guess, take an educated pick there. So it's just like, but they love it. They love to just, you know, bet. Like they knew they had that feeling, you know, I gave them, you know, the rundown. Then they had the feeling like, yeah, it has to. And they were right, man. They big green candle here on earnings. You see, they closed at what? Right here, this level. And then this is your earnings candle right here. This is what made them win right there. Boom. All the way to 352. And then this is what they got during the whole day there. Boom. They closed right at 356 right now, you guys. So they're still going up now. So they just went up there. So I would be looking at, they are really kind of doing the same thing. You're looking at back from there at the February top there. They're doing the same thing as the overall market. Everybody's at resistance, you guys. Or like I said, it's just a breakout point. We're either at resistance or a breakout point. That's just what it is around the whole market from every sector. You know, that's just what it is. If you go look at these charts and pull it up. So we're gonna see. It's a big day tomorrow. FedEx had earnings today. Let's pull theirs up. And we're going to go over the VIX. And we're going to wrap it up, man. I ain't going to hold y'all, man. I hope y'all learned something, though, for real. This is, you know, this is a good day today. This is a good learning day today here. But, yeah, earnings, FedEx went crazy after hours today. Boom. Big candle right there. Strong candle. You see it. They closed here, 204. Earnings, people brought in. So, you know, basically what earnings is, you know, and for the people who don't know, I know most of y'all do know. Some people, you know, you don't know, you're new to this. What earnings is companies reporting what they have earned in the past 3 months. So every 3 months, these companies, these corporations, they report to the Federal Reserve about how much money they have made in that 3-month span. And it looks like FedEx made a shit ton because you can see today, right now, they're at $227.99. People are, you know, using FedEx for a lot of stuff. FedEx, you got to think, they shipping out people's refunds and all type of stuff. So, you know, these people are working hard. You know, they deserve a raise. And that's what it looks like that's what they got. But yeah, man, it's up. So we're gonna see how that opens up tomorrow, though. Y'all keep a lookout on that. I would say keep a lookout on this for continuation to the upside about 230. You get to 230, 235, man, 240 would be an ultimate target. It'll stick right there, and they won't move. They won't move from 240. It'll be probably an ultimate high because it'll be two paid out. But yeah, just look for continuation on that. You know, if not, I would say look for a huge pullback at about maybe 219, 220 on FedEx, man, for tomorrow. But yeah, we're gonna see. The VIX volatility, it kind of cooled out. It cooled out today. Volatility cooled out today. It went down, and we went from the VIX was at $27 yesterday, opened up at that today, and went down to $22. So the volatility, the speed of the market, the direction of the market is actually kind of going down, but this above 20 is still high, if that makes sense. So the speed, it kind of went down. You know, the volatility, it went down at the point of basically people felt like they could buy. You get what I'm saying? So the speed went down to the point where like people feel like, okay, I can handle this. So the VIX holders, they got out. They sold. They didn't want to lose no more than they gained. So they got out. They took the speed down all the way. The bears kind of chilled out right back here at this support zone at $22. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We got a lot of support right here in this zone, in this area. So we definitely gonna see what's gonna happen. They might try to retest and come right back up to 25. It wouldn't surprise me. But you know what I'm saying? If not, I would say expect more downside on the VIX to about $21, $20 maybe possibly. You get below 20, then this market will rocket, you guys. But yeah, keep that in mind on the VIX, man. And that's pretty much it, man. Like I said, I ain't gonna bore y'all. I ain't gonna do too much. I ain't gonna do too less. I know y'all did want to see the video, so I'm gonna pull that up and we're gonna wrap it up. But the video, man, woo, monster today, monster. This was your top gainer today. This was the biggest winner today, and this move was bound to happen, man. People have been talking about this move happening for about the past 2 or 3 weeks. That's all I've been hearing. AI, AI, AI. The video, AI, 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 AI. So I knew this move was coming. It's so crazy, like that. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. They're right there at that level, 257. It was a gap filled. They filled the gap. They're right here. They went bullishness, man. They did this all the way from what? They were just at 223. They were just at 223. They went to they at 257 right now. So you see what I'm saying? The ETFs, the SPY, and the triple Qs, all that, they got to keep going up. If they keep going up, these stocks will too, for real. It might be time to buy in. Or like I said, this is your ultimate top. It might be time to really start shorting. So it's something to think about. Something to think about going into tomorrow and going into next week. But that's it. That's it, you guys. The video went crazy at 257. We'll see. I would say, like I said, look for maybe more continuation, 260 tomorrow in the video. Hell, at this point in the video, give us 270. That would be an ultimate top there. The video 270. I know they can do it. I know they're possible of making it happen. But if not, if this is your ultimate top, then boom, it's cool. They'll come back to 255, 250. I'll say they'll find support. They don't find support at 250, 247. They better, because if not, 245 come back down here. Look out below 240. There it is. So we're gonna look it out for the video tomorrow, you guys. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Keep your eyes on them bank stocks. Keep your eyes on them oil and gas stocks. We're going to do another recap tomorrow and see how everybody's Friday went, and going over the weekend idea, and just seeing what we're going to do coming in, going into Monday. Oh, it's exciting. We're going to see. But I ain't going to hold y'all, man. Y'all have a good rest of y'all evening. It is March Madness time, too. Keep that in mind. I'm about to tune into some games myself right now. So I will see y'all tomorrow, man. And this is and was the recap of the stock market with Let Cash Accumulate over days. I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.